Yo, what's up, guys? This is Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casted, aka I'm kind of a freaking big deal. If you don't know, now you know. And this right here is your post-tournament coverage, part of my series. If you don't know, now you know. And I'm excited to put this video out here because, man, we had a great HCS Pro Series 5K literally just last week on Saturday, and there was a lot of teams that jumped in that we haven't got the chance to see before in the Pro Series. So I can't wait to break this down for you guys. Let's hop right into it. As always, don't ever forget to like, subscribe, comment, leave those notification bells on. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitch as well. I'm all over the place, guys. You already know we making noise. Let's make this a little full screen real quick and let's see what we got. So, we're gonna start off talking about the pool play. Obviously, there was 16 teams that were invited into the H5 Pro Series, and obviously only 8 were going to make it out of the 16 to make it into bracket play. Now, what they did was they split the 16 teams up into 4 groups of 4. They tried to split up as far as seeding wise, so I believe to try to make it as balanced as possible. And we're gonna see how that actually, how that came out and who makes it out of pool play and into bracket play. So starting off with Group A, you have none other but fan favorite Sentinels. In case you guys don't know, Sentinels made up of Frosty, Neptune, Foil 2, and Snakebite. That is the actual squad for Sentinels. There we go. Nope. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. It takes me a little bit. I have a couple monitors blocking some stuff off and some stuff over here. But yeah, starting off with Sentinels. And they actually ended up going 3-0 in their pool. In second place was Falling Esports. Falling Esports made up of Anvor, Musa, Septify, and actually subbing in was Ryan Noob. So that was really interesting having Ryan Noob come back to Halo 5. Previously, we found that when he was teaming with Spartan and Rain and King Nick, that they weren't just having as much fun with Halo 5 as they would like to. So Spartan decided to fill in for another team, Flyers, and Ryan Noob, Rain, and King Nick kind of maybe on a hiatus, playing a little bit of Halo 3 as well. Just not having as much fun on Halo 5 on console. But I'm glad to see Ryan Noob back because maybe, who knows, maybe that means he might return to a squad with Spartan, or maybe he might just continue playing Halo 5. I always say Ryan Noob is good for Halo. Like, when Ryan Noob is here, it's exciting, it's fun, you want to watch him. So definitely want to see Ryan Noob do big things. Also in that group was Team Force, formerly Skadoodle. That'd be Swish, Galaxy, Cody Vetra, and Neuronical. That's obviously a pretty decent squad. They were able to go 1-2 while Falling Esports went 2-1. The only team that Falling Esports lost to was Sentinels, while Force lost to Falling Esports and Sentinels. That was not going to be enough to bring them into bracket play, sadly. Shift Esports was the final team in this particular pool, and that was Justin Venom, Atopex, High IQ, and I Am Tooth. I'm not sure who High IQ is. I think that might just be his he might have a different name that he goes by on Xbox. I'll make sure I get that answer for you guys next time. But either way, that's the full roster. Really good team. I'm a fan of the squad right here. And that made up Group A. Sentinels and Falling Esports did make it out into bracket play. However, Force and Shift did not. Let's go to Group B. Group B was inconceivable. It's one of my favorites. You got Boo Boo Doo, Bound, The One Saiyan, and Falcated. I'm a big fan of this squad. I think there's a ton of just pure talent. The veteran leadership that you would want, the firepower, literally just everything you want in a team is in this squad. I'm actually kind of sad that they won't be teaming together going forward into Infinite, but they will be. I believe they will be working out the rest of the Halo 5 season together, and they're just so good. Obviously you have Boo Boo Doo Boo. And it's funny because since it's Thanksgiving right now, I'll give you guys a little story. So last year, I almost messed up Thanksgiving. Let me say, I made the turkey, but I was trying to be a little healthier, so I didn't make my oil and garlic butter spread that I would normally put around the turkey, stuff it in there, and after popping in the oven, it would just like absorb all of that butter and oil, because the oil would stop the actual butter from burning, and it would just, it's so delicious. It would come out so moist. By the time that turkey was finished cooking, it was not as good as I wanted it to be. It was under seasoned. It was dry. It did not. It didn't have the same taste. I almost ruined Thanksgiving. However, luckily, I made this wonderful gravy. I took the base of the turkey. I took the turkey juice so that it fell into the pan. I took the stuffing that I put in the turkey, and I dropped it in there. Dropped a little bacon, onions, seasoned it, and I made love to that gravy. And let me tell you, we put that gravy on everything. We put on the corn. We put on the turkey. Then we put on the damn pie, because it made everything better. That's what Boo Boo Doo does. I go through all of that to tell you that that's what Boo Boo Doo does. Boo Boo Doo makes everything better. You put him on a team, he's just going to be successful. He oozes excellence. You combine that with Bound, just a very young up and coming talent. The man's absolutely insane. The one saying, obviously, beautiful strafe, beautiful shot, just understands Halo 5 at its core. And you have Falcator, who's that kind of designated role, just like, hey, look, I'm just going to fill in the blanks. You know, if you need me to play objective, I can do that. If you need me to drop 20 kills, shoot, I can do that too. He just does everything you need him to do. I'm loving that squad right there. That was actually inconceivable. Going on to Kingdom. Kingdom is a decent squad as well. You have Kilimanjaro out of Canada. Really, really good player. Solid shot, stays alive, knows what he's doing. Clip, same thing. Solid shot, staying alive, just does what he needs to do. And you know what's funny? I'll even throw Halo Elite in there. Very, very good shot. Very elusive. These three players just play Halo the right way, and when you combine that with Bones, Bones able to up the tempo, play that objective role if needed. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife type player. I like this team. And, every week people keep saying, oh, they get lucky, they don't belong in the power rankings, yada yada yada. But every week they come out, they come out and do their thing, and not only that, but they were able to go 2-1 in their pools, only losing to the undefeated Inconceivable, who went 3-0. They were able to Golden Dawn sadly went 1-2. Golden Dawn's pretty interesting. You have Serial, Anthony, Smoke Your Dig, and Throne. Anthony this core three very good. Anthony kind of the newcomer. You have Serial, who's who I mostly known for SWAT. Same with Smokey. I kind of known both of those players mainly for SWAT, but they're really good all around Halo 5 players. Anthony, a top streamer, or I should say up and coming streamer, and really started to make his way to the top. He's gonna be doing big things. A lot of people like watching. He's one of my favorite streamers to watch personally. And Throne, dude, just a very, very solid player. Again, overall, because he plays SWAT too, and just overall very good player. And that was Kingdom. I'm sorry, actually, I apologize. That was Golden Dawn. On Phonum, I have no idea what that name is, but you got Dark Matter, Hallelujah, Pac Mandela, and Secluded. Just good firepower. I'm sure that they just probably went in and just outskilled most of their opponents. When I'm looking at that squad, that's pretty much what they do. They outskill their opponent. Now I'm wondering what they can do to put this team together. Maybe to get a little more polished, maybe a little bit of scrims under their belt, and see if they can take it further. Because this is a squad that came out of season 2. And this was interesting. This was Group C was a very interesting group. You got last second who managed to go 3-0, made up of Sabinator, Ace. I believe they ran Suppressed and Jazeera that one, but it could have been Arctic instead of Suppressed. This squad is always subbing people in and out and whatnot. But either way, it's a very good squad. Veteran leadership. I'm a fan of this. Of all of this right here. Ace, starting with Ace. Ace is the captain. He's kind of been there, done that kind of thing. I've been watching him since Status Quo back in Halo 3. We saw him actually win the Halo 5 World Championship, which started off as a free-fall event that ended with a 1v1 versus him and Pistola. That was insane. I'm a big fan of Suppressed as well. Suppressed has a decent shot, especially from long range. He's deadly. He is deadly. Watch out for Suppressed. And obviously the rest of his teammates are pretty darn good as well. Cloud9. Now, Cloud9, this was kind of interesting. So Penguin apparently was feeling extremely ill, and it even ran over into Monday and Tuesday. So instead, they had Eco, Renegade, Stellar, and Hoax. Their coach was able to step in, pick up the sticks, and do what he does. Eco's always been described as one of the smartest players in Halo, alongside of Frosty and many others, as far as Halo 5 is concerned. And I'm sure that skill translates across multiple Halos as well. Host Factor, a very, very, very good coach and free-for-all player as well, dude. Don't disrespect this man. Man does big things. Renegade, obviously a champion, a man that if you need someone to drop 30 kills at any given moment, he will do it for you. And Stellar, same thing. Stellar is a phenomenal slayer. This was a solid squad. I'm really happy with how this team has come together, and I'm excited to see maybe an old school rivalry, because it's 3/4 of like the old Splice roster, minus Shotzi, including Penguin, and I'm really excited to see what they do. Like when I look at Penguin, I'm like, dude. So I compare Shotzi to like that Giannis Antetokounmpo, God bless, that Giannis type of player, just very good at everything, just a dominant force. And when I see Penguin, I'm like, that Penguin's like a Jimmy Butler. Really good at everything, plug and play anywhere you want. But is he a Giannis? That's the question. And I will say he's an amazing player. Don't know if he's Giannis. Fantasize made up of Calculated, Capos, Monsters, and Nightmare. I like this Monster Nightmare pairing. I think they're doing very good things. Capos, another very decent player. He used to run a lot of duos with El Halo Elite. I'm kind of a little bit newer to Calculated, but I've seen him around Esports Arena. I've seen him around. He's been doing decent things. He's always has a good placings. Kind of speed this up a little. We're already 10 minutes in. I'm still in full place. Alpha Dog, Vulcan, Benji, Barricade, and Will Main, and aka very good squad. They're objective efficient. My question for them is, do they have the firepower to compete with some of those top teams? I don't know. And finally, Group D. Group D made this was, now mind you guys, this was actually pretty insane if you think about it. Like, so this squad, this group, like literally, so I mean, nobody went 3-0. Nobody went 0-3. This is the first time that this has happened in the Pro Series. This was the most tightly contested pool, made up of Team Zero, Carmea, I'm not sure. Young God, very good player. Watch out for him. Meji, formerly known as Dream Flies, very good player. And I'm talking about this man, this young man. I ran into him in a I believe it was the North American Halo League. I believe it was. And I had no clue who he was. Played the first game. This man went absolutely off. You gotta respect his shot, his ability to stay alive. Like, now my question for him is, like, does he know how to play competitive Halo as far as at its core, the fundamentals? Because I know he's coming from like a clan side of things. Noises, a new Smurf. Not exactly sure who he is. Somebody rebranding themselves. There's been rumors, but I'm not here to start or continue rumors. Either way, he was playing lights out. Very good shot. When he has the sniper rifle hands, watch out. Looks like a 2s or 1s player by the way he plays. And Simply Fear Me. I can't say enough about him. He's a type of player that's perfect for Halo 5. He has a very good shot. The ability to hunt down players, like, he will make you pay, and the ability to up the tempo when you need to speed up. That's his motto: is to go fast. And when that's not working, you go fast some more. I still to speed this up, and I definitely am not. But either way, Team Zero was able to go 2-1 in this pool. I believe they actually lost to. Actually, you know what? Let's see. That was a little interesting. So Team Zero. Let's see. Where's the default? Team Zero took a loss to Washed. We'll go in line. Team Zero beat APM MH Esports. Flyers was able to beat Washed. Team Zero beat Flyers. APM Esports beat Washed. Flyers beats APMH Esports, and Wash beats Team Zero. Like, it was just so random. Like, it was almost like everybody was each other's kryptonite. It was almost like there was no bad team in this group. It was just like rock paper scissors. So this team beats this team but can't beat this team, but that team could beat the original team. It was very interesting to watch. I hope we see more of that, because I think that's good for these pro series. The first time this happened. But yeah, either way, Team Zero and Flyers were the ones to make it out of pool play and into bracket play. So when we go into bracket, we have Sentinels, Cloud9. They went up against each other. Team Zero and Kingdom, Inconceivable and Flyers, Last Second and Falling Esports. So Sentinels was able to beat out Cloud9 with Hoax. That secured their way to semifinals. Team Zero taking out Kingdom. That was an interesting win right there. Like a season 2 team coming out of nowhere, taking out the season 1 veteran guys. Kingdom, big wins for them. They go into the semifinals to play against Sentinels. On the other side of the bracket, you have Inconceivable going up against Flyers. Inconceivable was able to take out Flyers, securing their semifinals, and Falling Esports beats out Last Second. So a lot of people, I like this Last Second roster right here, and I was like, if there's any team that was coming out of season 2 that was going to find success, I assumed it was going to be them. However, Falling Esports making quick work of them. Sorry guys, I'm thirsty. Shut up. Semifinal, Sentinels ends up beating out Team Zero. I'm sure there's no surprise there, but Team Zero put up one hell of a fight. Let me tell you, that was really good. I wonder if I could pull up the let's see, round 2. Nah, they didn't update it properly, so I apologize. But either way, it was a very good matchup. But either way, Sentinels secures their way to the finals, while Inconceivable able to take out Falling Esports. When looking at that the semifinals matchup, you probably could have picked it. The only team that I could probably see take it out, one of these two teams would have been Cloud9, but they were playing with Hoax on top of not having Penguin, which, not to say anything about Hoax. Hoax is a phenomenal player. I love him as a coach, as a player, as a person. However, it's hard to, Penguin's already filling in for Shotzi's shoes, and now you're having Hoax trying to fill in for Penguin's shoes. It's just not what you want to see. And then the final, Sentinels went up against Inconceivable, where Inconceivable beat fan favorite Sentinels in a very, very good matchup, and crowned your champions and took that lion's share of that $5,000 prize pool. So it was obviously a great job to them. They played lights out. And just overall, I was a big fan of this particular tournament. I feel like there was some shockers, some surprises, some moments, and you know what? I'm going to show you some of those moments, because actually we're going to go into a plays of the week. You guys have been dying to hear this. Plays of the tournament. Excuse me. You guys liked when I brought in with the first iteration of this. I'm bringing it back, so I'm going to show you guys some plays, and I'm going to throw some hype commentary on them. I got 3 plays for you that I was able to pick out, and just some of my favorite plays that I got recorded and I checked out myself. And I want you guys to watch some of these, because they were good, they were funny. And then after that, we'll go into a power rankings where I'll rank the top 8 teams going into the next 5K tournament. So let's go right into plays of the week. How do I do this? Oh, okay, there we go, right here. My fault. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. NSG Serial making his flag over here, gets it over, and hold on, he ends up dying, so we're gonna hop on board with Anthony. Anthony able to come in, grab the touch right there, put some good shots down, but that flag is about to get returned. But here comes that player out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. We gotta watch that again. That was absolutely insane. We have to watch that. And while I'm doing that, let's turn on this sound, because I'm sure it's probably interrupting me. Unless I want to. There we go. Let's watch that one more time. Serial gets it over, almost gets the flag carry. That was a beautiful nade by that player right there. Anthony comes in. He's like, hey, I got to get this kill and then save this flag, which he does. But he still gets taken out, not without firing off a couple of bullets right there. But then that player ignores the kill completely, slides in, and steals the game. Fantastic job by him. Beautiful plays. And that's why that was one of my plays of the week right there. Plays of the tournament. I apologize. Plays of the tournament right there. See what we got here. Nightmare. So, see what do you got for me, Nightmare? What do you got for me? Nightmare with the scatter shot, gonna make his way towards white corner, putting the shotty to the body, gonna take out Benji. Not done, gets the double kill on Barricade, comes in and takes out RWGC with the pistol. Couldn't finish it with that shotty, but let's see that one more time. Gets the scatter shot. Is it gonna put it to use? Yes, he is, by taking out that player after listening to call out. Another player in his way. That one tries to elude death, but it is your fate. It is your destiny. Great job by Nightmare. Absolutely phenomenal. But hold on, I'm not done. I got one more play for you guys, which not there. My apologies. Hold on one second. That's embarrassing. My favorite one too. I'm gonna get this over for you guys in a second. I'm so sorry.
You're dead. PJ, I have help in a sec.
Ammo's 40.
I don't know where that went, guys. I swear it was there. I swear. I don't know who got that. All right, so all right, it's Frosty. Having on board with Frosty, making his way towards Engine 2, going after this player, able to take out Swish, ends up killing the one-shot Vetra. Is he done? I don't think so. That's not just top plays right there. Now gonna make his way towards Long Haul. Now putting some good shots on that player. That player's about to run away, but he can't. Galaxy gets taken out. 3-piece earned. Is he done? Is he done? I don't think he's done. He's about to fly off, and mind you guys, I don't think this was actually the play. Oh my gosh! Takes out Vetra, goes in. Fantastic plays by Frosty. That wasn't even the one I was actually. That wasn't even the clip I was actually going to show you guys, but that was a pretty good one. Let's see. Let's see if I find another one. There we go. This is the one right here. Fantastic plays by him, but that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one. This is the one. So sorry about that, guys. You know, this ain't professional stuff right here. You should know this. You should know this ain't no professional stuff right here. This is the play that I wanted you guys to see. Frosty going in with the railgun on Ryan, who gets the ninja off of Envor. Now going to charge up that railgun one more time and almost nade his teammate, but somehow that nade hits Musa. Now charging up towards that guy, Tower 2. Another player flies towards Engine 2. That's Ryan, who gets taken out. And look at this guy over in railgun. Doesn't skip a beat. Goes from kill to kill to kill, but that was crazy. We'll watch that one more time. Get ninja'd Envor. What is going on there? And look at that. He knows that Travis is over there. He probably would have had the kill, but Frost's like, nah, that's gonna be mine. I'm taking what's rightfully mine here. Gets the kill on Ryan, who would just beelines it straight towards him. Tries to go for the guy on railgun spawn. Just fantastic plays coming out of Frosty. He was absolutely cracked. That was the plays of the tournament, plus a bonus clip, I guess, if you will. Let's see. Okay, so now you know what? Let's hop right into. Let's hop right into the power rankings. I know you guys are gonna be mad at me. I know some of y'all are gonna be mad at me on this one. But as I tell you guys all the time, give me a chance to explain. Don't just look at the power rank and decide, oh my goodness, I'm done. We're gonna let me explain. Let me explain myself. Number one, we got Inconceivable. Inconceivable is the number one ranked team, and there shouldn't be a surprise here. They've never dipped below number 2 spot in my rankings before. They are coming off a huge win against Sentinels in the finals of the 5K. This team has always been one of my favorite in the scene, but I want to see them put back-to-back wins on the board. Can they do it? Number 2, Sentinels. And I'm sure this is shocking to much people. They have been one of the most consistent teams in Halo's history, and they ended finishing second place on Saturday. Now I have to say, Sentinels almost seems to never get second place twice. I feel like they always come off on top after you know. I feel like they always bounce back after getting knocked down. I expect them to work on their mistakes and go for gold in this next 5K. Number 3, you got Cloud9. Yes, I know they were bounced out in the first round of bracket play. No, that doesn't change my opinion on them at all. Out of the remaining 5 teams, I think this one has the best roster to make it up into the finals. They all are full of firepower, smart players with a been there, done that attitude. I would not be surprised if they upset either Sentinels or Inconceivable next on the 5th, because they're just that good. And by the way, they put up one hell of a fight against Sentinels with their coach Hoaxer subbing in for an extremely ill Penguin. That's quite impressive if you ask me. Number 4, Falling Esports, come on! They made top 4 this week and beat out last second in bracket play. They made it out of Group A in pool play, which featured Sentinels and Team Force, who in my opinion, are the top 2 teams to not make it into bracket play. I'm sorry, one of the top 2 teams to not make it into bracket play alongside Team Washed. They even beat last second in round 1 and fought well against Inconceivable. This number 4 spot may be up for grabs for the next 5K. However, this week, I feel Falling Esports easily deserves it. Number 5, Team Zero. And I know I'm getting a lot of looks, but shut the hell up and let me learn you something. Don't look at me like that. They made top 4 in this tournament, so that can't be ignored. They beat out Kingdom in the first round, which I'm sure most of you thought this matchup was probably the most up for grabs. But they also beat Flyers in pool play. I can't ignore that. This team is young, they're quick, and they're smart. Keep an eye on them come the next 5K, because I assure you they will turn some heads. This team is not a fluke. Number 6, Last Second. This is a team that I've been waiting to make it into the top 8 for quite some time. It is crazy to me that they did not qualify in the 5K even one time in Season 1. I'm sure we could thank Single Elimination for that one. But either way, this team has a savvy veteran, like a veteran mindset to it, and I can't help but want Ace to be successful. I'm curious to see more of this team in Season 2 and expect big things. Number 7, Flyers. I don't know if I would consider this their best week. They made out of Group D by the skin of their teeth. This was one of the only groups since the 5Ks to start to not have a team feature go 0-3 or 3-0. That tells me that any one of these teams in this group could have made it out if a couple of things go their way. I will give them credit for beating out Team Wash, who was able to beat my number 5 ranked Team Zero in pools. I will also throw in that they ran into a super hot Inconceivable round 1, who obviously went on to win the whole entire tournament. I'll cut them some slack this week. However, you know damn well I'll be paying close attention to them come the next 5K. Number 8, Kingdom. I'm so glad to see this team able to make it out of pools once again. Many have accused them of being lucky, but they somehow keep making it out. If y'all want me to stop putting them in my top 8 power ranking, stop them from making it out of pools week in and week out. Until then, I'm going to be high on them because they have promise. Young, hungry players with tons of raw skill and good heads on their shoulders. They remind me a lot of Team Zero, who knows this may be a little rivalry going forward. They did match up in the bracket play, but that's my power rankings all the way down from number 1 to number 8. Inconceivable, Sentinels, Cloud9, Falling Esports, Team Zero, Last Second, Flyers, Kingdom. That's if you don't know, now you know. Post-tournament coverage with myself, Why Not Be Reckless, AK Wanna Be Casting, AK I'm kind of a freaking big deal. If you don't know, now you know. Make sure you guys like this, like the video, if you will, down below. Can't even talk right now. Make sure you guys make sure you guys subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know how you guys are liking these things. If you guys continue to show support, you guys continue to show interest in them, I'll keep making these week in and week out because I love the Pro Series and I love making videos like this. It's a little bit of a passion project of mine. I should be having a Plays of the Week video coming out very soon, and a very special, if you don't know, now you know, behind the screen edition, featuring a special guest that you guys probably saw in my live Twitch. But either way, always know, guys, Twitch sees it first. If you guys like some of this content that's coming out, make sure you follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. I'll have the links down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my montage. Well, I'll have the link of that montage down below too. It's a 3-minute montage trailer of just me casting, pretty much, and it is absolutely insane. If you haven't already seen it, I'm gonna have that link for that as well in the description. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping out. You guys have a good one.